Coalition for Truth and Justice has aimed jibes at Amnesty International for failing to prove allegations of human rights abuses against the Nigerian military before the presidential panel. Despite hiring a team of international lawyers, the acclaimed humanitarian group had claimed it received credible evidence that as the military regained control, more than 600 people, mostly unarmed, recaptured detainees were extrajudicially executed in various locations across Maiduguri. However, all legal teams were unable to back up this bogus allegation before the presidential panel, and CTJ returned its group's usual campaign of calumny against the gallant troops.
The Coalition for Truth and Justice wishes to state in unequivocal terms that Nigeria, as a sovereign country, is duty-bound to protect its civilian population and is doing just that within the ambit of the laws of the land. Nigerians, as we are all here, are also duty-bound to see through the gimmicks of Amnesty International and understand that its main aim is nothing but to destabilize Nigeria, just like it did in some countries. Nigerians must, as a matter of urgency, and in one voice, resist and rebuke the shenanigans of Amnesty International. We consequently wish to use this medium to warn Amnesty International and its sponsored process to discontinue the campaign of calumny against the Nigerian military with immediate effect. Nigerians have indeed had enough of its nefarious activities. As such, it must desist from it or face the full wrath of Nigerians in the coming days. Amnesty International must understand that Nigeria is not a banana republic where anything goes, but one with extreme regard and respect for human rights in line with international humanitarian and human rights laws.
National Secretary Barrister Abiodun Sadiq Babalola, in a press conference in Abuja on Monday, said it monitored the military activities and found all claims to be totally false. It further revealed that all lawyers relied on newspaper reports and news items planted in the media, as it was not able to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the allegations were indeed genuine. The Coalition for Truth and Justice therefore warned Amnesty International and its sponsor proxies to discontinue its propaganda of mischief against the Nigerian military with immediate effect. Failure to do so, however, the group said will attract the full wrath of Nigerians.
We consequently wish to state that Amnesty International in operation in Nigeria made over 150 submissions against the Nigerian military through its lawyers, including Femi Falana SAN, Professor Ojukwu SAN, as well as other international human rights lawyers, to support their claims that the Nigerian military has consistently violated human rights in its operations. The Coalition for Truth and Justice, however, wishes to state that the Presidential Investigation Panel absolved completely the Nigerian military of human rights violations, as the brilliant lawyers they paraded by Amnesty International could not prove that the Nigerian military indeed violated human rights in their operations. The lawyers merely relied on newspaper reports and news items planted in the media by Amnesty International, as it was not able to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the allegations were indeed genuine.